This is how long it took me to make my first $10,000 month on TikTok Shop while working a full-time job. I'm going to show you guys screenshots of all of these numbers, and this is not from a braggy standpoint of, hey, like, look how much money I made, because I'm not like that at all. I just have been documenting my entire journey, and I've always been fully transparent about the numbers that I'm doing, so I think it's important to share these with you guys. So let's start in January. I had literally no clue what I was doing. I just heard about this business model on YouTube. I was doing Shopify at the time, and I shifted gears when I heard about TikTok Shop. I was like, I think I can do this, and I know I can do this, and so I went in full throttle, dropped everything I was doing, and I did a whopping $0 and 0 cents in January. Now that's okay. I knew that there was strategy in play for this, so I did more research about what I can do to improve, and in February, I saw a couple more sales come through. I was posting 3 videos a day every single day, and I was giving this a very solid effort. However, there was still a lot that I just wasn't sure about. So March, I saw more sales come through, but of course, I wasn't seeing the money that everybody was talking about, which was of course giving me a lot of self-doubt because I was putting a lot of work into this, 3 videos a day. I was still working a full-time job. It might not sound like a lot to you guys, but if you're doing TikTok Shop, you know that there is a fair amount of work that goes into it. At the end of March, I had come to a point where I was like, if I'm going to continue to do this, I need to learn from somebody. I need to figure this out. And so I pulled the trigger on a mentorship or course. And whether you are someone who views a course mentorship as a scam or not, whatever, but to me, I was like, I know people are making money with this. I got to go find them, reach out, ask questions, and pay for help if I need it. At the time, this was a big decision for me. And I'm not going to lie to you. I literally had like under $100 in my bank account when I did this. It was a decision that everyone would have told me not to do, but I said, I need to bet on myself for once. I need to bet on myself. So I doubled down on myself and I put a lot of work in the month of April, and then I saw a good reward from it. These are my earnings in April. As you can see, it definitely improved. And now that I kind of knew what I was doing, I was like, May is going to be a big month. So I set a goal for myself of $3,000 to quit my job for that month. I implemented a second account, and I ended up doing a $10,000 month in May. Now we're not at the end of June yet, so I'll share June's numbers when we get there, but I'm currently at around like the $2,600 mark, so hopefully on pace for another $10,000 mark. My last day at my job is going to be this Friday, and then I move to Colorado, so it's going to be a crazy month, but starting like July, I'm going to probably do a third account and aim for 15, 20, 25K months. So if you guys take anything from this, it's, don't give up, and if you're serious about making money with this, it's possible. It's just one of those things where you got to ask yourself how serious you are, and then ask yourself if you're taking it as seriously as you possibly can, right? Like I treated this like a literal side business. Like when I clocked out of my 8 to 5 job, I clocked into this, and if I had to sit in a live stream for 3 hours to hit $100 a day, then I did. So there was a lot that went into this. I learned so freaking much, and I implemented the strategy, and I worked my tail off, and it happened. Super grateful, super thankful. Obviously couldn't do this without God on my side too. I prayed a lot for this, and my last day at my job is Friday, and then I'm fully self-employed, and I cannot wait to see where this road takes me. Thank you guys for following along, and hopefully you guys have learned a thing or two from this page. It means a lot that you guys are following this journey.